got a ton of gravel in my shoe, world on my shoulder, heart full of blues. I'm in the dirt, down in the dirt.
Today's live stream is brought to us by a fun lady to be around, and she has a great little channel too, Crystal and La Gringa. Check her out. We know you'll like her channel. Trust us.
Hey everybody. Helps if I have the chat. Roy will be here shortly. Let's see, we have Desert Adventures in Arizona. Gotta run to town. Be watching when I can. Morning, guys. Catherine Cook, morning, and Homer. The real Robert Reckwell, howdy. Mel Nettie, living free zip colas, howdy, howdy. CR View, howdy. Found the Yellow Brick Road, another member, howdy, howdy. But yeah, so Roy will be here shortly. Oop, and I just bumped something. So, but yep. Had a little good news yesterday. I am a great aunt for the great aunt for the 7th time. Mommy and baby are doing good. After a few complications, the little girl wasn't due until July 10th. They were going to take her C-section, but she ended up having an emergency C-section yesterday. And she is a chunky thing. She's healthy looking. So as far as I know, everything's going good now. My niece has probably crashed, but yeah. But they named her Elena Jean Marie. Jean is my mom's middle name, and my niece, that's the grandma's middle name, and Marie is her sister's. Thank you, Nettie. Hey, Linda Barker. So, she went home. I'm not sure she should have, but she went home. They got her on medicine and told her she needs to get in with her heart doctor. So, I'll probably call and check on her later sometime today. But, yep. So, I mean, I did get pictures of my great niece, and like I said, she's got hair. Well, she's got hair, lots of hair, and chubby. She's got cheeks. So hopefully I can get to hold her before I head back to Arizona. I think I've held I only have 2 great nephews. The rest are girls, so there's 2 boys and 5 great nieces. And I've held all of them now except for this new one. So I can't wait to get my hands on her. Oh my goodness. So, yep. So my sister was on the phone yesterday. She sounded all right, but yeah. Oh, if y'all hear him, he's wanting in. So yeah, I can't wait to see her. And, my great niece, it's weird because my niece is she was the firstborn granddaughter in the family. She's my first niece. I became an aunt at 6 years old. Well, her daughter is the first great in the family. And now she's, her baby's not the first great, but I mean, it's kind of weird, but yeah. So let's give her time to heal up, and maybe my niece will bring him down so I can get my hands on her. But yeah. If you hear the cat, he's just going to have to hold his horses right now. He's stuck out there. But yeah, thank you, CRU. I can't remember the medicine they put her on, but it's to get the fluid off. And so far, a lot of fluid has come off, but I don't know how much more is on her body. So, I need the coffee today. So, what's everybody's weather here? Because it is a bit nippy out this morning here. I have 64 degrees and cloudy, but I'm still wearing my shorts. We got an air quality alert still. That's why humidity is at 68% right now. Our high today is 73. Air quality, whatever they call it, 174. I don't know what that means. Visibility is 2.8 miles. That's kind of neat. Never noticed that there before. It is hazy looking out. I can see that much. So, but yep. So, yep, little girl, Elena Jean Marie. I don't know, how much she weighs or nothing yet because they were all tired. So, but yeah, I'll get my hands on her sooner or later. But yeah, so right now the weather, like I said, it's only 60. Oh, it went up one, but the humidity, and I can feel it today. High of 103. That ain't too bad. 81 here in Shola. High at 86, huh? Yeah. There he is.
It's been a morning.
You got sound. Hold on.
What?
Do what?
What did you say?
I couldn't hear you.
Oh, you don't ever hear me.
No. So what? Tim already gave your weather.
It's
90 with the high of 103.
What is it?
Ooh, 89. What feels like 102. Yucky.
It's 89 degrees right now. With a high of 104.
Oh. Hey, Sea Devil Adventures.
And the 14-day.
Yuck.
Yeah.
If it stays.
Not too bad. I mean, we're already at the end of June.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what we got here because it keeps giving the air quality alert.
Say howdy to everybody.
Yes, I have. Okay, I gotta go let the cat in. I'll be right back. You can handle.
Maybe. Why am I so fuzzy today? Come on, focus. This camera has got to go. Focus. Wow. It's amazing how things will work great one day and then the next day they don't work worth a crap, and then the next day they'll work great. You don't do nothing different. Wow. Focus. Ain't nothing moving back there for it to be out of focus behind me or anything.
There we go.
Well, ain't nothing going right this morning. Lulu, you get over there and you lay down. Now. Stay right there. There's no room here for you. Oh, yeah, Moose is gone. Where'd he go?
It's still fuzzy.
I don't know what's going on. I haven't done anything different.
Quit moving so much. That's part of its problem.
Moving and it's still doing it.
It's trying to focus. Is this way.
Turn that off. Lulu, lay down.
I eat your orange shirt too.
Go.
Where'd he go? Poor Tang, he's act like he's starving to death, the cat.
So is Lulu, and she's 8. She's had her crack. She's had her. We have to say crack because usually she don't know what it means, but apparently she does. I'll be back.
Her good stuff. How's that? Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, he's shaved. You know, he doesn't want to get that white tan line there going. But yeah, no, the cat was fed earlier. He wants out. So we'll let him go. He can run between the garage and their glass back porch. Well, apparently he decided he's done with being in the back glass in the garage and wanted to come in. It ain't his normal warmness.
Oh, it's been some kind of morning. I've had power issues and laptop issues, and apparently dog issues.
Yeah. So what was your power issue? Yep, he's fuzzy today.
I don't know what's going on with it. I have done nothing different.
I don't know. Are you on the regular camera?
No, they're on the big one.
Okay, I'm gonna say. I don't know, that little Logitech one that we were using there, it kept cutting out. It's been working fine.
Let's try this. This camera. Whoa,
Holy cow.
that's the laptop camera.
That one looks like it was dirty.
It's not dirty. It's fuzzy. It's out of focus.
Probably got dust on it. It hasn't been used so long.
Huh?
I said it's probably dusty. It hasn't been used so
Here, it's
long.
clean. Jeez.
The webcam on the
It's
laptop?
dusted free. I dusted yesterday, as a matter of fact, in here.
I got him going.
All right.
Oh, that's probably what it is going green, Mom. It's focused on that white beard all the time.
But I don't care. You can dust all you want in here, but it
don't stick. You can dust it an hour later and look like you haven't touched nothing in there.
And then when you put a camera on it, it doesn't look like you've ever dusted at all.
Yeah. And Roy's watched, I've took the feather duster, I've took, paper towel, wiped everything
down. Air
down.
compressor and blow them out too.
Yeah, he's done that too. Yeah. Without Lulu in there though, wanting to eat it. So are you going to tell us what your power problem was?
It's because it's a lot warmer at night. These appy cools are kicking on and off a lot more, and they're eating the power up throughout the night.
I thought you were going down to 1.
I am, but I got to eat the stuff in the.
Well, that means you got to cook food.
I moved the hot dogs and the ham steak back over to the refrigerated appy cool. Now I just got hamburger patties and a lot of sausage meats to eat. Lulu, lay down.
I don't think that would help going green, Mom, as dusty as it is there. As soon as you open the door, it comes in. GoPro won't go live. Our old one won't.
No, our GoPro's a GoPro 3.
Well, it's too old.
They didn't even know what lives were back then when that was on.
Well, we even tried my camera, my Minolta, and it won't work. Remember?
I have tried hooking it up as a webcam. It won't do that either.
Yep. My Minolta won't work either.
Next GoPro we get will do that.
So, but yep, our GoPro, so it still works. I mean, it doesn't. It's still a good camera. It just doesn't. It won't do the web.
We have apparently, because that's the one that I've used on the last 3 videos now. And I'm going to stick with using it because I'm having microphone issues again with the GoPro. Google
maybe
phone.
It needs cleaned out.
The
port.
I keep that clean. I keep it clean. It is clean. You want to see?
All right, I'll be right back.
She acts like we don't ever clean anything. But this is not so much this one, but my actual phone is real picky. It's kind of why I keep them clean, because this phone is so picky about charging. When I'm cleaning this one, I just pick this one up and blow it out too. But it's I've always had getting a microphone to work with this Google phone has always been an issue from day one. And finally found one that worked, but it didn't really work the greatest. But I was able to use the phone out in the wind. So then I went back to the GoPro because a couple of those videos was getting staticky. I did add a mic to it, but it's this mic. This is a Boya mic. It won't work on a Google phone. I have another one that came with that other camera that we used to use for live. Um, it had a nice windsock mic on it too. That one worked for a while with the Google phone, but then I noticed a couple videos it started just making odd scratchy noises just out of the blue. But so I went back to old trusty GoPro 3, and you just can't beat it. No matter how hard I try, I always end up back on that GoPro. Come on, camera, focus. Lulu probably licked the camera. I don't have the lens cleaner right here. Let me see something. That worked for a split second. And I turned the light on that camera too now. Oh, you know what? You know what? I bet you. Let's try something here. I might have had it figured out. It's the generator. The generator was making it fuzzy. I just happened to notice the camera was vibrating a little bit. So maybe I cured it. We'll see. Cut up with the chat. Using the mic on your laptop. I'm not real sure if it's using the mic on this camera or the laptop. We've never been able to figure that out with this laptop. Look,
Now
I'm
you're
clear.
clear. Huh?
Yeah. The camera was vibrating from the generator running.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yeah. So I pushed it down more solid on its base, because it's got that pivotal base. I pushed it down more solid on it, and it's working. I just
Hey,
flipped
like
it up
the
a little bit
Lucretia,
more.
another member. Yeah, that laptop, it's possessed.
It's an Acer, and I don't know. Acer used to be good. I don't know what happened, but
That one there, we've tried hooking up laptops that won't let us install the laptop or the mic or anything. Won't pick it up. Yep. Leave it to Roy. Ooh, I don't know, man. Turn your head again.
What?
I don't know which is grayer, the back of your cap or your hair.
Oh, yeah.
Got him again, didn't I?
I got visited by a reindeer yesterday.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Was he bad?
Today, my 14 days is up.
Oh.
He told me I didn't have to move. It's too hot.
Oh. It's too hot.
Just,
Now, I don't know what he did again, but now it's fuzzy again.
Because I had to move because Lulu's coming back over here. Lay down.
Man can't sit still.
Oh, Lucretia's at the hospital having a 4-hour test. Lulu, enough. But anyway, yeah, he pulled up, went over, talked to him. He said, "How long you been here?" I said, "Well, I'm going to be honest with you, my 14 days up tomorrow." He said, "You ain't got to worry about moving." Hey, Lou, I'm talking here. No, excuse me. Go get your own show. Camping.
It was like he barked.
What?
Just as you open your mouth, she barked. It looked like you went, "Ruff." Hey, Doreen, another member of Camping Therapy.
What he told me, he goes, "Don't worry about being in a hurry and moving." He said, "It's too hot. We don't really enforce it unless you're setting up permanent residence or your campsite looks horrible." He says, "Your campsite looks good." He said, "But it's too hot to worry about moving." He said, "All we ask is you move around every now and then and have a plan." I said, "A plan?" He says, "Yeah, have the plan for your next move." He said, "That way when we pull up on you, you're going to tell us what your next move is, and we're probably going to leave you alone." I was like, "Oh, okay." And he looks at me and he points at CR View's rig and he says, "Now I know they've been here longer than 14 days. I said, "Yep, I don't know, probably. He says, well, their camp looks good. He said, that's why we haven't said anything.
It's
Yeah.
when you start looking like you're making a homestead there, they have a problem.
Yeah. Then he proceeded to tell me they just busted a guy in LTVA North that had been in the same spot for 2 years. Now, I thought in the back of my mind that, okay, the guy's been in the same spot for 2 years. That's not looking good on y'all's part.
No.
I mean, LTVA North's not that big.
No.
It's the one that butts up to the town. At Scad and Wash.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought that was kind of funny. But he was really cool, really cool about it.
Wasn't Ranger Tom?
Yeah, that's what I thought came in therapy. It's 2 years.
2 years?
2 years of somebody not doing their job, riding around.
Well, when we first went to courtside, the elderly lady that was staying in the van, the one that told us where her Scad and Wash was, and that we didn't really want to camp where we were at because of the side-by-sides and that person's dogs. She said she'd been there for how long and never had a problem.
She had been there. That is right. I forgot about that.
Yeah, a few years.
Then, yeah, she said a couple years too. That was in this BLM, Roadrunner.
Yeah, but she was towards the back part.
Yeah, I forgot all about her.
I wonder if she's still hanging around.
He says, with this heat, he says, I got internet signal. I don't know if it's skipping. He said with this heat, and he said, it's only going to get hotter. He says, we don't mind you sitting for a little while because then we know where you are.
Yeah.
He said, people come out here and they get out in here in this desert and they're not prepared. He says, and then they end up dying, and then we don't find them until wintertime when the snowbirds come here and stumble across them. He said, at least we know where you guys are. And that made sense. That made sense to me. But he did say, just move around. And I said, well, I kind of like this, not having to move 25 miles. I said, I just moved 2 miles up the road to LTVA, come back here. He said, no. He said, you really got to move 25 miles. And I told him, I said, I don't think you're right on that. And he says, oh, no, I'm right. He said, you got to move 25 miles from the BLM land. I said, I get that from the BLM land. I said, but we bought that sticker for 2 weeks. I said, we go into the LTVA for 2 weeks. Then we come out here on the BLM land for 2 weeks. We can go back into LTVA for 2 weeks. And then come back out here on the BLM land for 2 weeks because we've been gone off the BLM land.
Outdoors homestead.
And hey, howdy. And he looked at me and he says, I got to check on that. You may be right. There's no way around it. That's just how the law is. BLM land, 14 days. Then you have to go 25 miles away to another BLM land, which that would put Ehrenberg. We can go down to Ehrenberg.
Yeah.
But because we have the 2 week pass, we can go back into LTVA for 2 weeks, sit there 2 weeks, then come back out on the BLM for 2 weeks. And then, as I explained it to him, he's like, I could see it was starting to make sense to him because he didn't really think of it like that.
Yeah.
But that's the rules are rules. That's how they're written.
LTVA is you got to have a permit to use it, so it's BLM land with the kick.
Yeah, like CRV said, not when it's permitted. But
you have to have a permit.
Think that through. And as I was explaining it to him like that, I seen the light bulb went off in his head, and it's like, yeah, I got to go check on this. This guy might be right. Well, I know I'm right because that's the way the rule is. And it doesn't say anything in the rule on that permit about having to go away 25 miles and then come back in the LTVA. And if you're off the original BLM land for 2 weeks, you have to stay off of it for 2 weeks. You can come back on it for 2 weeks. So, yeah, you're going into LTVA for 2 weeks, then you come back out on the BLM for 2 weeks. we're only moving 2 miles, and people are catching on to that now because now we've gotten a lot more people coming in down here because it's only 2 miles away. Yeah, the permit plainly states 14 days out of every 28 days. Lulu, go lay down. You have everything you need. Everything. Like, I'm sitting in her spot, is what it is.
She's wanting her AC.
Yeah.
Listen to that baby pant. I could hear her.
I was going to switch over to the rooftop, but I have to unplug the inverter, plug the RV back into the generator to run that. But this one's doing fine. It's saving gas.
Yeah.
These 6,000 BTUs, they're having a hard time keeping up out here in this 110-degree weather that's coming. 103, there's a bubble, a nice cool bubble in here. You get in the back of the rig,
Forget it. You're
it's warm.
hot.
It's not hot, but it's warm.
Bathroom gets pretty toasty though.
I put a fan to push it back there. It doesn't help. You stand up here, my head is in a heat wave up here.
Yep,
oh,
that's
Brick
true.
Road, howdy. Yeah, you can dump your tanks every 2 weeks. Without Becky here, I can go about a month.
Well, one thing too,
there's no shade in here.
Yeah. One thing though, if you wanted to go down to Ehrenberg, they do have what they call the honey hole where you can go swimming.
That is probably full.
Huh?
That's probably
I doubt
full.
it. I doubt
I
it.
haven't put our shade screen out either because we're moving every 2 weeks in a roundabout way. So
We need to make it where he can just roll it up and keep it attached.
I'm working on that. I got to get more carabiners for that. It's actually a shade screen laying out here on the table.
Yeah. But kind of like, well, I don't know. Make it to where you got something you can roll it up in and then it just stays attached. I was trying to figure out what
Roll
was
it up and fasten it with the bungee cords. Got to turn the inverter off.
Oh. Yeah, I think it would still be worth it for the 2 weeks. Gives you a little bit of shade on that side. But yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Even with that permit. And the guy even told me this. Though I kind of got to question the authority out here, though, because this is the second time now that I've ran into a ranger that doesn't really know the rules fully. And I feel if you're out here enforcing these rules, you need to know the rules that you're enforcing.
Yeah.
We call it Ranger Tom. Didn't know the fire ban rule. Was about ready to write us up for a propane fire pit. Come to find out, it was legal to have a propane fire pit. We had to tell him that. The ranger didn't know. He had to go back all the way back down to Yuma office to verify that propane. Instead of calling, I don't know why he didn't call, but he said, I got to go down to the Yuma office and I'll check. If you don't hear from me, then it was legal. Well, he never came back because it was legal. And then this ranger out here yesterday, really nice. Both of them have been really nice. Really cool.
Tom's a nice guy.
We haven't ran into a bad ranger out here. But I have to question their authority when they don't know the rules that they're supposed to be enforcing. And it's not their fault.
No.
It's the training that they receive. And like I said, there's nothing they can do about that. That's from the higher ups not training these guys on the rules. And that's one of the rules that they should really know. We can leave 2 weeks and go out on the BLM land and come back in and not have no work. But like I said, every one of them has been awesome, cool. We only ran into one bad volunteer, and that was 2 years ago when me and Scott went down to get a permit. And we didn't know anything about the American flag being up at the office.
Yeah.
The flag was up. That office was open. We didn't know that. We were rookies. We were first time there in the LTVAs.
Yeah.
So Scott goes up and knocks on the camp host's rig, and that guy come out and come unglued on us. and told us, you got to go where the flag is, like we knew and all this other stuff. Well, we complained about him, and then they got rid of him. Because that was totally he come out screaming at the top of his lungs at us.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Thinking through the moving thing. Well, I don't know. I feel it really nothing to think through it the way the rules are written.
Because of that permit, yeah. Now, if he didn't have a permit, he'd know he'd have to move.
I wouldn't be able to use the facilities.
All right, Lucretia.
Every 2 weeks. Well, come over here if you're coming. Get over there. Give me my air conditioner, Dad. Darn. Come on, don't touch my face. There. Lay down.
She's got to have her head on your lap, or she won't lay down.
She ain't laying down yet. She's trying to run me out of her spot.
It is commercial time.
Already?
Yep. She wants to be on the show.
I'm trying to get to it, but she's moving me around.
She's like, you got to move. It's my AC, not yours.
Okay, we'll be right back.
Slow down, mama. Why you talk so mean? Good Lord, man, shit. It ain't what it seems. You got nice clothes, late night shows, boogie down at the bar, fiddle tunes and homemade booze, but it always goes too far. Shooting pool, crack a jack, take off now and don't look back, but hey, don't you wanna play? Hold on, sugar, why you look so...
Oh, he disappeared on us. There we go. Yeah, only if you're going from BLM to BLM land, the 25-mile rule. Yep. But you guys bought that permit so you could use the facilities and also stay there for 2 weeks. So, yep.
I'm gonna put her dish back down and see if that's what she wants.
See, he's not feeding her enough. That's the problem. She was hungry.
Now I don't think I have it in the right spot, because here she comes again. Oh, no, she's laying down. Her dish is down. She's laying down.
Just a little spoiled.
She's staring at me now.
Don't stare at her. Don't make eye contact.
I don't know why she's panting. I really don't. It's not hot in here.
The boys ain't panting.
No, the boys ain't panting. I think she's panting out of excitement.
Yeah. Well, we could always shave her.
I heard that's the worst thing to do to a dog.
She might like it, though.
Yeah, okay, you get by her with them clippers.
Yeah. Hey, keeping up with Colorado.
It's Colorado. Howdy, howdy, howdy. It's not
Colorado. I didn't see the A. I just now saw the A. Shut up.
She did her very first live stream right before ours.
Oh, yeah?
She did a really good job with it, too. I was fixing breakfast and getting the dog situated, and she popped on. I said, well, we got to go over there. Free return to order new one from Motorola and got $45. Ooh, nice.
Well, that's cool, Doreen.
So I'm going to try something different with the freezer happy cool tonight. I'm going to leave it on the 110 side.
Oh, and one on the regular vault side? Yeah. May or may not help.
I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see. Yep.
I got the Jackery charging. It ran the Jackery dead last night, too. But I turned the temperature back down to 0 on it. So it worked a little harder on the Jackery. So the night before last, it didn't drain the Jackery. But last night it did because I turned the temperature down.
I figured you just.
BRQ, if you guys need ice, let me know. I have a bag of ice in this freezer that I probably won't use. I got it for that swamp cooler, but that was a failure.
Yeah.
Joni told me Lowe's or Home Depot down in
Yuma.
Yuma has a swamp cooler that kind of looks like that dehumidifier that we have,
Yeah.
and looks like that, but it's $100.
How? Do you unlist or private your live streams? Is that for us going green, Mom?
Mm,
I didn't touch none of that.
no, I think she's talking to Colorado
Okay, because I'm like,
because ours only comes down unless if it's necessary.
yeah. Okay.
But don't privatize them because then you lose your watch hours.
Yep.
We buy ice every other day, and we are due to buy ice this afternoon. Yeah, it's a whole bag. I'm not going to use it.
He's trying to get it so he can get his freezer shut down.
Yeah, like I said, I think I'm just going to go buying my perishable items. I think I'm just going to run town and get them as I need them.
Yeah.
I may even, I'm going to keep one of them going because I love my cold water. I got to have cold water. I don't like warm water, don't like hot water.
Oh, cool. Nettie living freezer.
Yep.
Yeah,
I think that it's like, ain't it like a couple weeks from now or something? Well, wait, maybe it was a couple weeks when I seen it.
He slept since then.
How about an ice maker? Marketplace the other day, $20 first crate. One of these days we're going to have an ice maker.
Hey, Linda
We
Okie.
just don't have the room for one right now.
No, we don't have a counter space at all.
I love ice water. I do. I love ice water.
I'm surprised you weren't putting your ice in your water.
Huh?
I said I'm surprised you weren't using the ice in the water.
If I got my water in the cooler, the Epicool cold, I put ice in it. I keep plenty of water in the Epicool to stay cold. Matter of fact, I'm going to take me a drink now. Lindy Okie, howdy. And I'm so glad to see you back on YouTube.
Yep. Oh, and just so y'all know, this little thing works pretty good.
It almost looks like a bomb.
I like it because you can keep this part closed. This comes off. It's got where the port, you can keep the port where you plug in for charging it. It's got a little rubber thing in there to keep it all nice and clean.
Oh yeah, that's right. You don't have counter space in your camper one either. Yeah, it'd work out there outside. Outside here, it'd probably die of a premature death.
Yeah. So, but yeah, that was pretty nice.
Oh, I had a critter.
In the wreck?
Yep, caught me a mouse.
Oh.
Been a while since we caught wintertime?
Yeah, when we first got there. When it first started cooling off, when the first part of winter hit, we got them.
I had forgotten about the mousetrap in the stove. And me and the dog were sitting on the couch watching Indiana Jones. And all of a sudden that mousetrap went off and it started dancing in that stove. And Moose was like, what the heck? He jumped down. He was wanting to attack the stove.
2 a month. Cool. But yeah.
Gotta help 1 of them hours. And by the way, folks, please, Melnetti Living Room Free Zip Codes. I cannot stress this enough. They need their playlist ran. They're past the 365-day mark, so they lose hours every day. So we're fighting. It's like fighting a war. Sometimes you go forward 2 steps, but you might fall back 5 steps. Sometimes you might move up 5 steps and only fall back 1 step.
Hey, Moon over Miami. Oh, yuck.
Dead mouse in her car a couple days ago.
Yuck.
Oh, boy.
And then the heat.
Miami, howdy. I keep missing his driving lives, and I like his driving lives.
But yeah, it's when for some reason the mice like to go into the stove. They don't go into the bathroom area. We had one make habit in the kitchen lower cabinets, and I had to sanitize all that stuff again. But for some reason, they love to go in that stove. So we did have two traps in there.
It's my good cooking that attracts them.
Yeah, whatever. And I'm always Roy's watched me. I'll take my little hand vacuum and I go in there and I always clean it all out. And yeah, sanitize it again, and then yeah, yuck.
She's just full of energy today.
All right, Doreen, she's wound up. What'd you do to her?
Yep, under 1,300 again. Crazy. Damn, jeez.
Must be the food. Yeah,
Oh, we need to go on a blitz.
a blitz.
Everybody just run their playlist until it's done.
Yeah.
Till they say, we got it.
Roy don't cook moon over Miami. Who we kidding?
I cooked
Hot
me
dog.
2 chicken patties last night. I cooked my oatmeal this morning. I do cook.
He does not. He heats the water up in the teapot for the oatmeal.
That's still cooking.
Did you use the new wave last night instead of the stove?
Yeah, I've been using the new wave for about a week now. I turned the stove on and, well, since it's been 100 degrees now.
Yeah, because the stoves heat. We didn't think the toaster oven. We bought the toaster oven so we wouldn't have to run the oven in the rig because it heats the rig up fast. That little toaster oven heats the rig up fast too. You almost need like a fan to blow the heat out.
And also do it as incognito, CRV. Hawkins Family Adventures, howdy howdy. No, I don't try to burn the rig down. I just try to blow the rig up.
Yeah. Did you see what was posted in Meet and Q that looked like? Wow, I think it was a Class A at one time in its life. Was.
I didn't hear if the guy died or not. So.
Yeah, but it went kaboom. Yeah.
He was lighting his oven, they think.
Well, this one here did it. He looked lighter in it. Because you got people in here that didn't hear that story. There is never a dull moment with Roy around, okay?
Yeah, for some reason I took the stick lighter, lit the oven, and I set the lighter down in the oven. I don't ever do that. The lighter stays in the hand. As soon as you light, you take your hand out, the lighter's in your hand. For some reason, I set it down in the oven. I don't know why.
That's cool, but still
Make the
800
oven up to
away.
350 degrees.
You finally did get the 500. Okay.
So
Hawkins
somewhere
family.
around 275, 300 degrees is the flash point for a butane lighter.
Boom! Scared you and the dog. Surprised Moose didn't run out the door on you.
The bathroom door went off. Noise for the sonic noise.
Yeah.
The only thing I worry about those, I hear they work. I hear they work really well. I worry about the dog's ears because I hear they're more sensitive. So I don't know if a dog can hear that.
He's got them plugged in. It doesn't seem to be bothering Precious or the cat.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. I always question it. Never.
Now we are battling your lovely ants that you like to fight with so much this year here. But he sprayed some tea tree oil down. Yeah. She's holding Hawkins Family Adventures. She either went home on her own or they sent her home. She's got to go see her heart doctor. They got her on, I don't remember the name of the medicine to get the water removed.
July 6th, Milnetti's doing a live at 5 p.m.
Central.
It's this time, but I don't know if it's Pacific time or Mountain time. Probably Pacific time.
Do you got it set for remind?
It's set for this time, but the time zone doesn't change, but the time does.
Yeah. Did you set the reminder turned on?
I believe so. Yes, notification on.
Because
I mean, we'll get it, but Oh, they relieved another. They released another short.
Yeah.
But anyway, where's the playlist?
Yeah, because I mean, they have Precious here in the Cat Tux, and it doesn't seem to bother me.
Aha!
What?
Wait a minute. Nope.
Yeah,
They're all the red lines are still there.
oh, it
See
hasn't reset?
Yeah,
Yes.
it hasn't. But all the red lines are still there. Down at the bottom of the videos.
So pick Nord and pick another zip.
Oh yeah, I gotta switch IPs.
I don't think I have it on this phone, but I could always turn it on my Ghost Pepper, I guess, and try it again.
Nord, where are you? Nord.
There we go.
Oh, there it is.
Phone dropped down to 63%. Well, it's.
You know what blows my mind? Them black ants out here. How
I'm
are
doing,
these ants surviving in this 150-degree dirt?
I'm doing okay, Hawkins Family Ventures. Thanks for asking. Sitting at 474 subs. Hold on. I don't know what.
Oh, you're almost 500.
Yeah, he's 26 or 26 short.
Go give him another one.
I'm trying. I was already one step ahead of you. He's bossy.
Guard mutt.
Every 3 months.
You.
I'm in my personal account right now.
Login.
Okay, hold on here.
And
Forgot what I was doing.
no. Wants me to update. I am so tired of updates. Every time you log into something, update. Gotta update. We'll wait till later. There we go. I am connected. So let's see what it does now. I'm under a different IP address.
Okay, I gotta make sure.
Look at there. Wait a minute. No, hold on. No. All the red lines are still there.
Even through the Nord? Refresh your phone. All right. What? I don't think it's that much cooler going green, Mom. That water comes out of the water spigot. It's pretty dang warm there.
No, people here, they turn their hot water heaters off for the summer.
Yeah, you don't need it. All right, I got him.
But and the aquifer, that's pretty deep.
Yeah, and it comes out pretty hot.
And that water comes out hot. I should take my temperature gun down there and measure the water sometime. I'm going to switch countries now.
Try that. You're welcome.
Let's go with
I don't know what I just did.
Latvia. 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 We're going with Latvia. Quick connect.
There. Yep, I'm number 476 because when I went to do the subscribe thing, it was 475. So it's a little bit closer to your goal there. We'll get you there. Sooner or later, you'll get it.
The red line is still there.
I can probably rewatch Melanetti's playlist now on my personal account because I didn't see the green lines. So I can do it again. I wish it would go back differently.
But I'm doing it anyway.
Okay.
But we're going to skip the ads because they don't get no money for them.
Yeah, there they are. Let's see.
Number one of 180 is playing. Look at that. See, there they are. See? Ain't that a good looking couple? Do not turn them down all the way because I hear it don't get credit. At least take the volume up one click.
What I do is I plug my little headsets in and I don't hear it, and I just let them play on my phone. So, yeah. They're not red no more, so I should be able to run the playlist again.
So that is 5 p.m. Pacific time.
Yeah.
And I'm setting in Mountain Time, but I'm on Pacific time because
now.
Arizona doesn't do daylight savings time. That's where it gets confusing for me. When I say a time, I don't know whether to say Mountain Time or Pacific time. But they're at 7 p.m. Central. My phone says 5 p.m. So that's 5 p.m. here, but it's Pacific time.
It's confusing.
Yeah. Keep an eye on the voltage.
Yeah. I'll get it going in a little bit.
You couldn't ask for a nicer couple keeping up with Colorado. We've met them personally quite a few times now.
Yep.
And can't wait for the next time.
Yep. Hawking Family Ventures is live in 5 minutes.
Is it? Wow, we are.
I started the live on time.
I was going to say, yeah, we got 9 minutes. Okay. But it's only. Oh, yeah, I see. Each time a viewer initiates the playing of a video on their device and watches it for at least 30 seconds, that counts as a view. Pretty simple. If you play your own video, that would count as a view. Any of you, when you're watching the playlist, you might catch us in a few of them. One or two. I don't remember.
I got to sit down. I'll be right back. Oh, this mouse.
She double clicked. Double click, double click. Oh, this air conditioner does feel good. I got it set on 62 degrees. It ain't 62 degrees in here, trust me. But it is rather nice in front of this thing. Miss Leah, howdy, howdy. Crap, I meant to watch your video yesterday and forgot to. I'm going to put that on this device. I read hours don't count if you click on your own video from your studio. I heard one does, but then I've also heard two. So I'm not real sure. But I do know if it's the same IP address, that's how they tell. So that's why we switch up IP addresses with the VPN. PSV Odyssey, howdy, howdy. I was heading to Mission's channel and forgot to. Got to get back into using that watch later list. That was so nice. Ooh, I'm having. All right, I have to wait a minute. That phone don't want to get on the internet very well. Look at all this money you could be making. No, Nettie, they just played another ad on yours. Count on dashboard is always different from actual count on video. That has been that way from day one on everything for some reason. I don't know why they can't get those two to have the same information. Because a lot of people, they get so confused. They go by that for their watch hours, and they think they hit the 4,000 mark, when come to find out, they still got like 500 more hours to go when they get into that little, I don't remember what it's called, but where the gauges were. Shows you your hours and your subscribers. Now there's two more things they've added to it, I think. Like strikes and stuff like that. Are you gonna live?
Yeah. I forgot to close the bedroom door, so the cat's in there now.
Monetization tab. That's it.
Yeah,
that's
monetization tab is where you're supposed to go. So, hey, PSP Odyssey made it in here. Hey, Paul.
Yep. While you were gone.
Yeah.
One of these days, I'm gonna try some of them drinks he mixes up. That last one looked pretty good.
But yeah. Apparently somebody called by gone that fast. I'll have to call him back.
General Leah. I watched a movie the other night. It was a John Snyder movie.
What was it?
Stand on It?
I don't know.
I think is what it was called. It's a tribute to Smokey and the Bandit.
Oh, okay.
Stand on It by John Snyder.
I think he was directing that one too, if I remember right.
He produced it, directed it.
Yeah, all that good stuff. Yep.
It's his film.
Yeah.
But that was a pretty good movie. Pretty good movie. I mean, it was dorky and funny. I mean, they took lines from the Dukes of Hazzard. You know, his CB handle is the Duke Boy, but his name is Duke Marina or something like that.
Yeah, there
But
goes
his
a big
CB
word
handle is
for
the Duke Boy.
Yeah. That's a Mel McDaniel song.
The female that gets dressed out of the wedding dress, they do this in Stand on It too. She gets in the car, she's in a wedding dress, she's changing and everything. You remember the dog in Smokey and the Bandit's name was Fred. And
Yeah.
I can't remember Sally Field's name was Frog. In this movie, the woman is Fred and the dog is Frog.
Oh, jeez.
One of the Dukes of Hazzard guys going to be in your town next week. Oh, John Snyder has a new movie where his town harasses him for flying his American flag. I have to check that out. I love his movies. I really do. John Snyder's he's probably my favorite actor.
I think my favorite movie was when he was where he had the baby, and then that was in Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman, remember? Where he tried to leave the baby with her.
Oh yeah.
And he had a good one where it was a Christmas one, delivering
He'll
Christmas
always be
present.
Bo Duke to me. No matter what he's in, always be Bo Duke. It's called
Tom.
I gotta check that out.
Babe.
What?
What was Tom?
Tom Wopat?
Yeah, there you go. That the brunette, not the blonde. That one will be in her town. Tom Wopat. It's called.
And the other brunette, he's dead.
The cousin.
Yeah, Coy.
Coy passed away. I think it was Coy.
The blonde-headed one's still alive.
Yeah.
But the dark-headed one that filled in for the Duke boys, he died. They found him dead in natural causes in his apartment quite a few years ago.
Yeah. Graywo said it's called To Die For.
Yep, I'm going to look for that one too.
Yeah.
I do like John Snyder's movie. I like his music, like his movies. I just have a hard time watching him in other TV shows. Like that one that he did. I can't remember the name of it even, but he did that series on Lifetime, I think it was. I never could get into watching that because he's always going to be a Duke boy to me.
Yeah.
A movie's different. I can watch him in a movie a lot easier than I can on a TV series.
That wasn't me.
No. Hawkins just went live, I believe. Yep.
Okay.
Love you too, Mel Nettie. You have a great day. Poor John.
Yep.
Yeah, just lost his wife from cancer. And she's in that movie to Stand on It too. I watched a lot of behind the scenes on it. They took one car and made that whole movie with. Destroyed that car many times, but one car made that movie with.
Huh.
A Hellcat. They cut the top out, made T-tops, and painted it up like the Bandit's car.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, it's a pretty good movie. Pretty good movie. Haven't got to meet him yet. Got to meet Cooter. That's about the only one from Dukes of Hazzard we've met.
Yeah. He's still just a good old boy, too.
Yep.
All right, I've been on an hour. I'm going to step
Yeah,
down.
it's time for us to get. So thanks everybody for being here. We'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place. Please run Melnetti
yes.
Living Zip Codes of playlist, please.
Dr. Quinn's husband, Sully. Yep. All right. Have a great one, everyone.
Yeah, that's still waiting for us to keep watching that too on the playlist. We started watching it and then she took off. But everybody, have a great day. Thanks for being in here. Hey, Larry Bozeman. We'll see you tomorrow. And just keep running that playlist for Melnetti, please. Please, I cannot ask you enough. That is one I really want to see get monetized soon. So, have a great day, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. Later.
Real bad boy. I've got a ton of gravel in my shoes, world on my shoulder, heart full of blues, and in the dirt, down in the dirt. I've been a real bad boy on the town all night, starting to calm down with the morning light. I'm in the dirt.